Now let's do a few alternatives. So I did the most likely scenario. Here's an alternative that is possible too. And I'm getting rid of all of these because this would not make it a diagonal. It would actually end up being A, B, C, and then that would only be the A wave. And then we're currently in the B wave. This could just be the end of the B wave right here. We have A, B, and we get a C wave down here. The 1.61 fib is around 381, 382. So that would be the overall B wave. It could go farther than that. Could also do this. Could go A, B, C down here. That's a possibility. And then we see a C wave higher. Let's say we come down here to 381. On early next week. So let's say by Wednesday we're at 381. Then we look for a 5-wave move higher to most likely, whoops, see, it's 33, potentially all the way to 435, which would end up making this whole thing A, B, C. And then we would move this over here to make that the B wave. And then we would move down lower. That's possible, but this alternative is possible. I just don't like the time of it because it's going to take a while to come down here to 381, and then it would probably take us a month or two to get up here to 435. And since we have Powell speaking and CPI on the 13th, I think it's less likely, but it is something to consider. So the whole thing would obviously look like A, B, C, like that. That'd be the overall B wave. And if we zoom out here, it would look like A, B, C up here. It would actually end up being basically a flat, and this C wave could actually go higher than this. It could go to like 450 or so, and still be considered the overall B wave. So I just wanted to show that alternative. That's possible. There's a lot of different possibilities with these corrective waves where they can go, and the one that I just showed you looked like the most likely, but if we zoom in here, yeah, this could be A, B, this could be the top of the A wave right here, and we just do A, B, C, and then it could go A, B, C, and then it could go A, B, C down here. And then we have, well, we go higher than that. I go to like 430. So you can see what I mean. The corrective waves have so many different possibilities. But I wanted to show this as an alternative because I had this as a diagonal, but this could just be the overall A wave, and we're looking for the B wave now. And then we get a C wave later. That would probably be by the end of the year, going into the end of the year, a Santa Claus rally. But again, I think this is the less likely scenario, but I wanted to show it because that would actually solidify that this is not a first wave, this is not a second wave, obviously. And that would just mean we've been in a B wave since June. This whole thing was A, B, C. So that's an alternative. Thought I would throw it out there just in case. This just to show you to be aware, and you can't really even with Elliott wave, you can't really, on corrective waves, you have to be, you're pretty much, you have a good idea where it's going to go in each scenario, but you don't know which scenario is going to play out. So, like I have price targets, but if the wrong scenario happens, I'd be totally wrong. So, wanted to throw that alternative out there. Just be aware of that and be aware of the other scenario, the diagonal move as well, and we'll see what plays out. This one would obviously put us way above the 200 DMA, and so I don't like it as much either. That's another reason I don't like it that much. And it also would mean that the dollar would have to stay down for a long time. So I thought I'd throw it out there. It doesn't make as much sense, but anything is possible in this market. And a lot of people are predicting that we are doing this. Like everyone is predicting the same thing. If you go on Twitter, everyone has the same counts. So you have to be ready for the opposite to happen. And you got to be hedged both ways, because why would the most obvious count play out if everyone had it? But it does make the most sense. So we'll see what happens on Monday. I'll make an update on Monday after the market closes, but just wanted to throw the alternative out there. All right, have a good one.